Today a sad day because I got to get out of character and put this on the internet, which I don't want to do. But I try to call my son. People say, why you call? I did. He don't call back. It's been months. So my question is to Romeo. Like, if you've been in the business for long as you've been in, and you're a 30-something-year-old man, and if you've been around me, watching me hustle and do my thing, why you not where you want to be at? Because that means you're not listening. That means you want to do your own thing. You done brought your own circle of people, but you can't get mad at me because I really thought this was about, the only reason I entertain this on social media, I thought it was about the DJ Twitch post I put up, and I thought it was about my daughter's death. I thought you was grieving. Mental illness is real. But I want to tell all the people out there that just don't understand how bad my heart hurt. Romeo lost a sister, but I lost a daughter.
You know, this is already a bad situation simply because social media in itself can be very, very toxic. It can be an incredible tool in order to be able to communicate with other people and get out what it is that you need to get out, market yourself effectively, so on and so forth. But it can also be the thing that tear everything that you've ever built apart. In addition to that, using social media in order to air out your dad based off of the idea that he posted a rest in peace to Twitch, highlighting issues as it relates to depression or mental illness or anything like that, has nothing to do with and cannot be justified as far as you going out and you airing them out on social media. I never understood the idea that you had to tear somebody else down in order to emphasize whatever it is that you wanted to emphasize, especially as children. But I'll get into that in a minute.
And for any parent that's going through this, because I know that it brings people closer together or it tear them apart.
That's facts.
But I come from nothing, y'all. And I could go back. I'm cool with it. I won't be angry at God. I won't be upset. I won't go get mad and be disrespectful to my parents and none of that stuff. I just say, Dad, thank you for putting me in this world. Now I can get out and hustle and go do my thing. But that's the problem. When you take kids and you kind of like protect them from the real struggle and the pain, and you don't allow them to deal with their own consequences. And then when they grow older, you never gave me nothing. At 30-something, man, people could go back and look. You've been shining for a long time, son. All you got to do is pick up the phone and call me or come to the house and holler at me. The saddest thing about this is what the people want to see. They want to see destruction. So if you destroy me, what are you going to do for the rest of the family? Are you going to take care? You told me on the post that you put up, you go take care of people in the community. That's what you're supposed to do when you come from nothing. You go help people.
For little Romeo to be a 30-something-year-old man, now I know there's going to be some people out there that say that, parents supposed to do this and parents supposed to do that. This is a soft generation. Your father gave you everything you needed in order to be able to level up, become successful, become great, stand on your own 2 feet, create your own family. This is a 30-something-year-old man, little Romeo, that have kids of his own. And then to go on social media and to start to try to air out your father. Now, I mean, is P broke? I don't think so. I think that what you would define as broke for P could be incredibly successful for a lot of people. But P is a hustler. And more importantly, it doesn't even matter how much money that P got. The whole idea that he's been able to get to the levels that he's gotten to and taking care of so much people and look out for people and all of that other type of stuff should be celebrated and applauded. We shouldn't care about whether or not his current circumstances substantiates whether or not he should be listened to as far as looking at it from a business perspective. Hustlers are going to hustle. People are always going to go up. You're going to go down. You're going to be successful. You're going to lose. You take a lot of risks in business, and then people only celebrate the ones that are successful. But that has nothing to do with whether or not Romeo is airing out family business as a result of him putting up a rest in peace for Twitch, but didn't want to necessarily highlight all of the things that he lost as far as losing his daughter. And this is another reason why you shouldn't entitle kids. I don't believe in that whole generational wealth thing as it relates to automatically giving kids whatever it is that you worked for as a parent or as a father, because often at times, because they didn't build it themselves, they don't appreciate what you did for them, and they don't appreciate and can't really handle the idea behind what it takes to be successful, and they feel like you owe them something instead of understanding that as an adult you had a very privileged upbringing and you spoiled, and you should be able to stand on your own too.
I'm just not helping ungrateful people. I'm not an ATM machine. People can't just say they love me when I give them something. I'm tired of that, y'all. And any other parents, you could be rich or poor at a smaller level. You might give your kid $10, but if that's all you got, I've always fell off, got back up, hustled, did my thing. I'm tired of all these blog sites and all this stuff, poking and having fun. Y'all can, but I'm about to go back to work and do what I got to do. I love my family. My door is always open for my son. To be honest, because we shouldn't have to go through this. And if I'm wrong, forgive me. I'm apologizing to you if I'm wrong.
It's a sad day in which the parent have to then go back and apologize to the kid that you've then placed on a pedestal and given a platform to be able to do what you do, and even to have any level of visibility in the first place. If it wasn't for P, we wouldn't even know who Romeo is. And that's largely why even me personally, as a father, I always try to relate this stuff back to myself because it's a learning experience for me. As a father, I never want to entitle my daughter to be a monster. And I've told her from the very beginning, this is my money. My money is my money. I work for my money. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to enable you to be a very successful person by giving you every single tool that you need, and you have unlimited access to me. And I'm going to ensure that you get a really great head start compared to the rest of the world as far as me making sure you have the greatest education, and I'm going to pay for you to go to college, and you're not going to have any debt. And I've taught you everything that you've needed as far as saving every dollar since you've been 5 years old, even from your allowance, and you have a nice little nest egg to be able to get yourself started. Now, anything that I do for you in addition to that, especially once you get grown, is a blessing. It's not nothing that you're entitled to.
I'm still a work in progress. I come from nothing. Everybody go through trauma. I'm dealing with this right now, but I love going out into the community and helping people. That's the way I heal. Allow me to heal. I don't have to be sitting around moaning and crying and all. I can't get my daughter back. But I got to get out there and keep a legacy going, keep a name going. So let's do this in love and let's do this in peace, because this is what the system wants. Think about it. We stronger together, but you older now. So you got to lead by example for the rest of the kids. And we're going to get through this. I'm just telling y'all, keep y'all prayers. We need it. And God going to do what he got to do.
Yo, I got a lot of love for P because I've never seen everybody go through stuff, right? You're going to have baby mama drama or whatever. I'm not going to have baby mama drama, but that's a whole nother conversation. People have baby mama drama or, former wife problems, ex-wife problems, and kid problems. Everybody has something. And they may not have a family problem, but they may have a financial problem, or they may have some form of an addiction that they're dealing with, or some kind of trauma that they've dealt with, or something that they're trying to overcome over in their life. That's to be human. And I think that we've placed people on a pedestal to where we don't think that they can have any flaws. But more importantly, I think that we're missing it, and that we need to stop enabling these kids, these spoiled, rotten kids, from just being able to jump out there on social media just because they can, to say any egregious thing that they want to say that doesn't actually align with the truth as far as how you were really raised and how privileged you are to even be in a position that you're in. Let me know what y'all thoughts are. Leave a comment, hit a like for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe to the platform. Make sure you tap into the Patreon. The link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat for the latest update on the Patreon meetup in Miami on New Year's Eve. And then also on top of that, I'm dropping a Patreon exclusive video interview today. So that's going to be up. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.